So number 2 is Penny Fan.
What did we say last year when we was on Snowdon? We'd never do another Welsh mountain in an August bank holiday. So what did we decide to do this year? We decided to do another Welsh mountain on an August bank holiday.
This is me and Trev all over. Wherever we go, we want to start off with the highest peak. There was a bit more organisation because it wasn't just me and Trev going this time. We were bringing our sort of partners and kids.
Nath, with his partner at the time, had a long weekend booked off work. I was on the phone to him saying, look, we need to do something else, don't we, about the Brecon Beacons? And he says, oh, I can't really. You know, I've got the missus and the children. And then between us, there was this eureka moment where we're like, let's do a family holiday.
Once we'd sort of suggested where we were going, the sort of women in our lives sort of took over and sort of planned, booked, and sort of got on those details.
We said, but we are doing something or nothing, you know, we'll spend the night in the campsite with you all, but we're going off. Yeah, no, that's fine.
We were really lucky with the weather, for one.
I think it's because I took Donna as well, and the sun always seems to shine on her.
I've looked at the Brecon Beacons on the maps, but nothing prepares you for what they actually look like in real life, you know? There are these amazing concave glacial dig-outs.
Like this giant ice cream scoop has just come down from the heavens and ground out the earth.
It's just vast, you know, and you just can't fathom the immense power or natural force involved in sort of creating those sort of shapes, you know.
The heat was bearing down on us.
We're sweating buckets before we've even sort of got anywhere up the hill.
I remember we passed 2 blokes coming down the mountain and they actually had bigger packs than us.
And this is, I think this is the first mountain we go on where we've got our Summit or Nothing t-shirts on. And basically, what we haven't noticed prior to this is the fact that the way the logos are stuck on the t-shirts, they're completely non-breathable.
Sort of a vinyl pressed on. It's good, you know, these have been washed so many times and look, not a single ripple.
And we're looking at each other and you can just see this massive wet patch around the outside sort of coming down our bellies, which must look sort of disgusting.
My sweaty, greasy ring, this one. One thing I did notice about my t-shirt, it made me look fat.
To start off with, you can't really see the goal of the day because there's this big chunk of hill in front of you. And eventually we come around this corner and then in front of you you can see the highest peak. We can see that just getting up towards the top of Penny Fan there's sort of a definite change in pitch, you know, it definitely gets steeper.
By this time I feel I'm getting fitter. I'm not stopping quite so much as I did on Scuffle Pike. Definitely not as much as I did on Snowdon.
We did bump into a couple up there that were walking up the mountain with their kids that sort of makes it quite laughable at the fact that for us it's this massive challenge, you know, and there's these little sort of 4 or 5 year olds just bouncing along up the side of the mountain. And we get to the top and it's a Welsh mountain on an August bank holiday, so it's swarmed with people. Once again we're queuing to go and touch the peak.
We are at the highest point in the Brecon Beacons. Everyone's got the same idea.
Between Penny Fan and Corndhu, it's just like you're walking through some sort of shopping mall. You know, the constant traffic to and from.
Then we just sort of went over to Cribbin.
We've got a steep drop and a rise up the other side to Cribbin. So anyway, we get to the bottom, and I can remember looking up at Cribbin thinking, right, I can get up here in one hit without a stop, like, you know.
Nath was going straight up there, and I thought, I'm going to give it a go. And I must admit, I didn't get to the top in one hit, but I got 2/3 of the way up before I stopped.
And we get to the top, we decide we're just going to sort of sit down and chill out.
Just sort of taking in the views. Well, I was taking in the views, he just falls asleep.
And it's kind of the last peak of the day, so you know after that point everything you're doing is downhill pretty much.
I think we spent like the best part of an hour up there.
I think Trev pointed out that there was a couple behind us that sort of the chap had just proposed to his girlfriend.
He's got a bottle of champagne and oh, it's all romantic. And Nath's response just creased me up.
If I was going to propose, I'd sort of probably go somewhere with a bit more isolation. I'd probably choose a bit more of an impressive peak as well if I was going to do it.
I wouldn't have chose this mountain. What's wrong with the bloke? It's not Everest, is it? I've never heard of the place until today. It's just a typical Nath, Mr. Romantic response.
It was a great, beautiful mountain. The views were absolutely stunning and breathtaking. Everything seemed to come right for that day. For that reason, that's why it's number 2 on my list.